Hey guys, my name is Marcus, I'm joined by Andrew.
Hey everyone, it's Andrew from Bombastic.
And today we're going over 10 things players love about Star Wars Battlefront 2. Don't forget to comment down below what you love about Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Alright, let's do this.
Battle points. One of the major complaints about Battlefront 1 was the massive part luck played when it came to acquiring heroes and power-ups. People complained and EA changed to the brand new battle points system. You earn battle points by playing the objective, playing as a squad, damaging players, buffing your teammates, basically just play the way EA wants you to play and you'll be rewarded. You can spend these battle points on special troops, or you can save them up and purchase a hero.
Immersive space combat. Battlefront 2's space combat was completely reworked after the first game and introduced much more depth and immersion than its predecessor. Gameplay is much more objective-based and works in stages, much more thought out than the 2015 Battlefront's Fighter Squadron. Even though we still have no space-to-ground combat and players can't get out of their starfighters and roam the enemy hangar, the new game delivers Star Wars moments dreamed about as a child, especially with the inclusion of all three eras. Finally, I can become one with my inner vulture droid and soar the skies with my fellow clankers.
Free DLC. Everyone likes free stuff. Free candy, free presents, free rides, free sand.
I don't like sand.
Well, maybe not Anakin, but yeah. The removal of the Season Pass from Star Wars Battlefront was a great move by EA. The lack of Season Pass in Battlefront 2 meant that all DLC will be completely free for all players.
Clone Wars. I'm gonna be honest here, I was so surprised when they announced this game was going to feature content from the prequels. I honestly thought EA were gonna do the classic EA thing and only have pre-existing content from the last game and maybe just add in some stuff from the sequel movies to tie in with the Last Jedi release to sell an extra few copies. But I was wrong. Kamino, Naboo, Kashyyyk, Clone Troopers, Battle Droids, Super Battle Droids, Roger, and don't forget, an abundance of opportunity for prequel memes.
Hero Lightsaber Combat. In Battlefront 1, the lightsaber combat was fun, but it didn't feel like Star Wars. It was a little bit too clunky, making you feel like you were wielding a 100-pound battle axe, not a super light sword made out of pure energy. In Battlefront 2, the lightsaber combat is a lot more agile. You can now spin and flick your saber around like a fire twirler. Much more Jedi-like.
Weapon attachments. Something I think a lot of us thought the first game was really missing was some weapon customization and attachments. Even though it's still a bit limited and nothing close to your Battlefield's or Call of Duty's weapon customization, I think we all definitely like having more options to play the way we want and customize our gear. Maybe just don't tell Captain Phasma about your mods, you know? She tends to get a bit funny about these types of things.
Submit your blaster for inspection.
The class system. Ever since it was announced EA were making new Star Wars content, many players hoped for a class-based game, something similar to the original Battlefront 2. Now, in Battlefront 2 of 2017, class-based gameplay has returned and you can choose between 4 different classes. The Assault class, for those who like being an all-round fighter, the Heavy class, for those who prefer to sacrifice agility for armor and firepower, the Officer class, for those who prefer team play, and the Specialist class for those who like picking off their enemies at longer ranges, one headshot at a time. All these classes make playing the game much more enjoyable, as if you ever become bored of a certain playing style, you're just a few clicks away from a completely different one.
Emotes. Just the fact that emotes are back makes me happy. I've always been a fan of emotes and would love to see even more added to this game. Maybe a few dancing ones so I can be jamming while I'm on the battlefront. Also, since the first game, I've wanted to be able to do the robot as a droid, so hopefully one day. And don't forget, just like in 2015's Battlefront, you can emote as the round is starting, so get grooving guys.
Heroes versus villains.
Executing dramatic introduction. The galaxy's greatest heroes, its deadliest villains, all competing in an epic battle for the ages.
And an epic showdown it is indeed. The Heroes vs Villains mode, also known as HVV, is probably the second most popular game mode. In fact, we asked over 2,000 players, and 87% of them enjoy the Heroes vs Villains mode. Although it may be less tactical than its predecessors, many players still enjoy Battlefront 2's HVV, and that's why it's on this list.
Roger. For so long, I have wanted to communicate with my fellow droids through the universal Roger Roger language. Great job to the developers for including this line in the game.
So, those are the 10 things we love about Star Wars Battlefront 2. If you want to see a part 2 video, go check out Andrew's channel. There's a link in the description and there'll be a link up on screen. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. I've got new Star Wars Battlefront content coming out 2 to 3 times a week now, and you don't want to miss out. We've got funny moments, epic moments, gameplay, we've got basically everything. So yeah, just subscribe and you won't miss a thing. Simple as that. Shut up, chicken. Chicken's crowing in the background. Farah always chooses the worst bloody time, crowing when I'm recording. I could crow at any other time in the day and I wouldn't care.
Bye everyone, thanks for watching.
So those are our 10 things, guys. Make sure to check out Andrew's channel if you haven't already for a second part.
Doing a bit of banter in this one, huh? No, I normally don't do this. You liking it, Marcus? You're enjoying this? Alright, weapon attachments. Bit excited there. Oh man, like you don't even hear it. I'm still laughing to myself about just doing this voice. It's hilarious because I feel like I'm talking to you, but I'm not. But regardless, here is weapon attachments. Weapon attachments. Sorry, girlfriend messaging. I'll put that on silent. Catch a leader. Please don't put that in, you bastard. Don't you dare. Okay.